Please welcome our next and final presenter, Beth Gibson from Buddy Up, Texas. Tennis, not Texas, tennis.
Our society is fighting an epidemic, a lack of expectations. When children enter grade school, they are faced with challenges to push their growth to the limit. Yet, within our Down syndrome communities, curriculums are designed based on perceived inabilities. While 70% of those with disabilities and receiving additional educational resources graduate from Ohio public high schools, only 38% of those with disabilities are employed. Training programs and education is not designed for individuals, which they're falling through the cracks, but this is where Buddy Up Tennis comes in. Buddy Up Tennis creates a high expectation learning environment for individuals with Down syndrome to grow and reach their fullest potential. What started over 11 years ago with one little boy in Columbus has organically grown into programs for tennis, fitness, and summer camps. Each of our 35 locations found across the nation are self-sustainable within 18 months. Since 2008, we have become the adaptive programming leaders in the Down syndrome community with over 100 coaches and 750 volunteers. Our parent surveys stated that Buddy Up Tennis is making meaningful impact in our children's lives, not just physically, but in areas such as sportsmanship, compliance, confidence. Our parents are leaning on us to create off-court programming, and this is why I'm here, to ask for your support to launch Buddy Up for Life, our first off-court training program to empower the Down syndrome community with skills for future independence to live intentional lives. We partner with field experts to create customized learning pathways for individuals with Down syndrome. Our pilot program will partner with field experts in training pathways in areas such as technology, budgeting, babysitting, cooking, and more. We're asking for $41,000 to launch our Central Ohio pilot program for 350 individuals with Down syndrome. Through our sustainable growth model, we will even have the potential to expand to our 24 other locations. We're a low-risk investment. History tells us once we launch a program, we gain traction and break even within 18 months and even generate 10% revenues over expenses. Your seed money will cover startup costs for 2 support staff, material resources, and professional facilitation. It all starts here with expecting more. I invite you to join our journey in creating a pathway to equip individuals with Down syndrome to achieve more and to live meaningful life of self-worth and contribution. Thank you.
Could you talk a little bit about how in such a short period of time you go from 0 to 350 students being assisted? How do you find those students? How much time is spent per student? Seems like a very large number.
This will occur over the next 18 months, but it all starts with our existing group of athletes. We do already have this relationship where we've started in Columbus, and we have over 75 individuals that can potentially join the program through our existing Buddy Up Tennis. That does not even tap into the 1,200 to 2,000 individuals with Down syndrome who live here in Central Ohio. And we have a very strong working relationship with the Down Syndrome Association of Central Ohio. We are their programming partner.
You've got 34 other locations. Are those company-owned locations, franchises, chapters of some sort? What's the model of 35 locations?
We have 35 programs in 24 locations. Some of our locations have a tennis program, a fitness program, and a summer camp. So each location runs and is self-sustainable. Everything is done through our Columbus headquarters, and we definitely oversee and control all of the programming and partner with them to provide the resources for training, development, and fundraising.
I'm wondering if you are planning to leverage corporations with the development, so like the career paths as an example, just so you can maximize resources that you do receive in other places and leverage them for the skill set and as a pathway for employment.
Absolutely. We've currently pre-piloted within the American Red Cross and created a customized learning program in the babysitting and staying at home safety. We're also partnering with an organization such as New Albany Food Pantry, where they can come in and help us with cooking, as well as Cameron Mitchell's. So we're definitely looking for those corporate partners to help us to reduce some of those costs.
Thank you very much, Beth.